Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Bob here. We're back in Everquest on Project 1999, and I need some food, so I'm just going to go and have a look around Snuffleupagus Nomana. That's a good name. I'm just going to go and have a look around Thurgadin actually, because I've got no food, so if I go and buy some and also show you around Thurgadin. I don't know. I say show you around, you know. I'm not sure that's going to work out because I've got no idea about Thurgadin. I've never been here before. This is my first time. Oh God, who's out there? A big ogre. I didn't want to see him there. Bazum Bardas. Not because I know him. I'll get into that. But we're in Thurgadin, and weirdly, my faction is better with the dwarves than it is with the giants. I didn't realise that would be the case. It's a lovely looking place, I have to say. I love the architecture. Those kind of mini stained glass windows there. Yeah, but it's weird. I thought giants would be best. That's kind of the impression that I've been getting. Maybe everyone's killed on sight to giants apart from Ralosek. I'm not sure. Maybe that's the advantage of going Ralosek. Hey man, he looks bloody cool, by the way. Warrior as well, I guess. Bazum, dual wielding, so I guess he's a warrior. Yeah. What's this over here? The broken glacier, however you pronounce it. I'm not sure what that is. Tobar, what do you sell? Oh, you do sell stuff. Okay, fair enough. Drakel Forge Sledgehammer. Okay. I'm just going to be rambling and looking around today, guys. I just thought I'd bring you along with me. I hope that's okay. Okay, so a little shop there, that's fine. So what can we talk about? I'll talk about my experience at the Scar's Edge. Look at that. Ah, if only you could play a dwarf that looked like that. I'd be all over that, I have to say. Okay, Scar's Edge. So, he's a weapon shop. Okie doke. Okay, thank you, Scar's Edge. We'll go left. Oh, here we go. Oh, Thurgadin Exchange. I wonder if that's the bank. Oh, look at that down there. Huh? Let's go in here first. So yeah, so experiences in Velia so far. Quite weird, actually. I think that I'm not too low for leveling because there's plenty that's blue, but I think, it's a fig wart, look. Awesome. What else have we got? Tears of, okay. Oh, so we've got a few, I thought this might be the bank. So we've got some, not brewing stuff. I suppose it's brewing, but what else could it be? I don't know. What's the skill, what's the potion making? I can't remember what the skill's called. Sorry guys, it's going to be a stupid ramble. Yeah, so the experience has been weird so far. I'm not too low level to get XP here, but the mobs are tough. And the thing I'm finding, I've tried a couple of dungeons, but the thing I'm finding is that I'm not quite sure if it's I guess it's because I guess it's partly because there's a lot of very, very powerful high levels have not had much to do for quite some time. And they've got tons of equipment. They're all ridiculously kitted out, and they needed somewhere to go and do stuff. So they're kind of all here. You know, experience has been weird, as I said, because I've kind of gone into a couple of not low level dungeons, but kind of dungeons my level, and it's mostly been in my experience anyway so far. Obviously, I'm probably doing it at the wrong time of day. Oh, there's the bank. That's good. But probably doing it at the wrong time of day. Maybe I'm just hitting it when people are, you know, people think everything wears quiet and they're going around doing stuff. But what I'm finding is essentially that the areas are camped by high level guys, level 60s essentially. I mean, there were some rampage guys in Crystal Caverns, and it's not like they were running around the end of the dungeon. They were kind of going all around, you know, so they were obviously clearing out for stuff and whatnot. And I guess they're looking for gem drops and quest items for armor, maybe that kind of stuff, and that's all fine, well and good. You know, I don't don't have a problem with that. But it means at the moment really that I need some food. It means at the moment that yeah, it's not practical. Kind of looking for groups. I mean, it's weird because yesterday I think when I went into Crystal Caverns, there didn't seem to be anyone grouping kind of who would be getting experience, which was a bit weird. I mean, I don't know if that just means that people haven't moved over yet to the new continent. They're kind of eking out as much as they can in the old one first, but part of that also was to do with the fact that these high level guys are running around killing everything, and also most of the have I come out the wrong side? Frost beers, furs, and leathers. I love the way all the shops got little names on and stuff, and they're kind of like built into the ice. That's brilliant. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I think that's, partly the reason for it is the fact that the icy mug. Okay, we should get some food in here, hopefully. Yeah, I think the reason is the fact that people are, maybe people are turning up at these dungeons and they're finding that it's just, there's nothing for them to do. There's nowhere for them to hunt. Because all the high levels are killing stuff. Now, I mean, I didn't say, look, guys. I mean, I could have done. I'm sure they'd have been fine. And look, guys, can you leave some stuff up? Because I'm could XP here. And look at this guy. Look at this guy's hood. That's awesome. And he's got like an animal on the front. What animal is that? It's difficult to say. Hi, Flonts. Oh, hello. Sneak up a man. Anyway, I've got this spot staked out for staring out this here window. So he's staring out the window. Okay, fair enough. I'm not sure how I could possibly sneak up on you though, Flonts. That sounds like an impossibility. This is a big area, isn't it? Awesome. Yeah, so that's kind of... Oh, look at how it goes. Ice dwarfs. Woohoo! Lawmaster Sal. We'll go and talk to him in a minute. Yeah, so that's been my experiences so far. It seems to be a lot of high levels going around farming stuff. But also, a lot of the groups that people shout out for. What can I do for you, Mugwort? I'm not sure, Sal. I don't know what groups you do. Flonts just began to cast a spell. Ah, interesting. Yeah, so I don't... Yeah, so it's, as I was saying, the group situation seems to be people farming for faction. That seems to be the big thing. That's what people are sort of going for. And I'm not really into that at the moment. It's got no bearing on what I'm doing. We'll do in the future. Doogie's drinks. Darts. Oh, he's playing darts. Darts O'Gavin. Look, darts, even for a dwarf, I have to say that the dartboard is a bit low. Dougal McBannock. I love the names. Direwolf Pale Ale. Brilliant. Yeah, a lot of the grouping that's going... Sorry, guys, I keep getting distracted. A lot of the grouping that's going on is basically aimed at... faction work, and it's difficult at the moment for someone like myself because I think if I get into a group killing giants, is that what I want to do long term? I don't know. I know that on the forums there was this way. Okay, we'll go this way. And on the forum, look at this building. That looks like a bank, but no, it's Argash's House of Carpentry. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's what I want to do. That's the thing. It's on the forums there's a post that says kind of anyone really who's interested in Velius and faction, at some point they'll be covering all factions, but I'll go back around to Basm Badass. Basm, you're featuring a lot in my video today. If you ever watch, then hello. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. I'm not sure if that's my goal, because I'll say it again. I'll repeat myself about 5 times before I get to the point. Look at those shields, look. Sorry. Let's just stand here and look at this impressive red-eyed dwarf, I'm guessing, and I'll spit out what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm not sure from a faction point of view what I want to do, so it kind of seems a bit strange. It seems a bit silly at the moment to be ruining any faction. As I was going to say, on the forums, they're talking about what faction should I be, and the raiders are saying, well, you're going to be all factions, you're kind of going to swap around really, so but I'm not sure if I'm going to be one of those people. It's I mean, the way things have been going in games since I've come to Velius, has kind of got me thinking, and maybe changing, I don't know, changing what I want to do, but I'm not sure if that's going to be me, if I'm going to be going that that hardcore kind of faction route. So I don't want to ruin any factions at the moment. This is brilliant. Look at this, like a little library, loads of lore keepers and stuff in. Well, no one's attacked me yet, so my faction, I guess, is pretty similar to everyone. The dwarves are brilliant. I mean, they look like the 7 dwarves from Snow White. That's great. Let's get out of here. I can't imagine I've covered the whole place so far. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. I didn't realise you were just sitting in the corner there quietly. Yeah, I guess you didn't want anyone to bother you, and then along comes a great big ogre, and yeah. Maybe this is where the king is. Let's go and have a look. So, yes. So, faction-wise, I'm not sure what I want to do or what's going to be sensible for me. So I'm Battle Priest Daragor. So I'm holding off on that. But getting on to the other thing as well, like since I've been in Velius, I've been in a few groups, not loads, but a few. More than I've grouped as kind of ever in other games. This kind of looks like it should be where the king is, but it looks like it's just like guards' quarters, doesn't it? Yeah, more than I have done, probably completely, while I've been playing. And the thing that I found is that I really like the tank role. My issue, of course, is that tanks are generally not very good at solo, you know, which is fine because the reason I like the tanks is because I like the group role, but the option to solo is always nice. But also, what the hell is that? I just picked something up there. I don't know if I should have done. What was it? Glob of slash water. Well, I'll keep that. It might be for a quest at some point. Yeah. So the point of the class, you know, is to group. That's fine. But the option to do other stuff would be nice. But that kind of leaves me thinking, where am I? You know, what am I going to do? What am I going to be doing? Because I can't keep faffing about. You know, I've faffed about for a couple of years now on the server, and I'm in a situation where my highest level character is 45. But as I said, yeah, the problem is I really don't know what. Can I get up there? Yeah. Oh, I had to jump to get up there, so it's a bit worrying. And there's spiders' webs as well. Oh dear. There is a. Oh God, what was that? A crystal spider. Okay, well, and a lesser targoo. Okay, well, I've obviously come into a dodgy area, which is fine. Let's kill these. I had no idea that these were here. This was stupid, but there you go. Let's see how many hit points they've got. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah, I might have to slow these before I kill them. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's kind of got me thinking about where I want to be. You know, do I want to kind of start the game afresh? I don't know if anyone else has thought about these crazy things before, but I have thought to myself, you know, wouldn't I be better off just clearing all of my characters off of my character roster by one? You know, and just to take temptations and stuff away. I don't know. So I'm not kind of really sure what to do at the moment. I'm feeling a bit different about the game and about how I play it, which I've probably said before, but I do really feel differently this time. Being in groups has kind of been, and watching other people play in their roles has been a bit of an eye-opener, and yeah, it's got me thinking. But as I said, I mean, I don't know. Do I really want to start again, you know, with another character? I love the shaman, and I would say the shaman is my favourite class, but sometimes I guess you just got to look at it from a point of view of where do you enjoy that role? You know, what is it about the class that you enjoy? You know, it's for me with the shaman, it's just the whole sort of shamanistic thing. You know, the oh bloody hell, the feel of the character and the personality of the character and that kind of thing. And I love running around doing stuff with it, you know, not a problem, but I did feel a bit limited. Not limited, I mean, I can't remember your name, I do apologise, I should look, but someone did sort of point out shaman's roles in a group, and I do know all that kind of stuff. But it's about if you like that role or not. I think that's the key thing. I guess what I probably should do is I should carry on with Mugwort, you know, as my main, and then kind of have a tanky kind of alt. That was kind of my idea previously, and then see how that goes. You know, if the tank really does take over my time and affections, then maybe that's when it's sort of time to move on. We'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know, guys, at the moment. It's just that my kind of this real Velius coming out. It's a bit of a. It's become a bit of a catalyst for me to just sort of looking at what I'm doing and how I'm playing the game. And I know that a lot of you are probably thinking I've been through all this before, but it does kind of feel. Oh God, what am I doing? He's running away, and I'm just letting him run away. But it does feel different this time. You know, I've just looking at the game, what's available, the stuff that I'm missing. I'm still letting him run away. It's stupid, just rooting Bob. Yeah, the stuff that I'm missing, stuff that I could be doing that a lot of the others are doing now. Not as hardcore as they are, you know. But I do feel, yeah, but I do feel that way. I do feel that I need to, for myself. I've kind of got to that point where it's got to be for myself, you know. I love the channel, but stuff that to a certain extent. I've got to, you know, if I've got to start again, then I'll start again. You know, I'll come out of there because that's I didn't realise it was a, you know, yeah. If I've got to start again, I'll start again. I can't, you know. And a lot of times, I think the thing with the channel is I do. I'm sure there's lots of stuff that I've missed. But I'm just kind of looking around. Let's see if we can find somewhere else. But a lot of my Everquest playing has, and when I think about it now, it's daft. You know, it has unfortunately been slightly dictated by the channel. You know, because I think to myself, I need to be playing my highest level character, for example, because so I'm putting new stuff up on the channel because I've put up far too many repetitive videos where I've just been doing the same stuff, you know, and I don't think that's. I think these guys are probably trying to kill some dwarves, aren't they? I've been here, haven't I? That's the library. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I've put up too many videos where it's all been the same. You know, I haven't been doing enough different content. But like now I think to myself, it's like for myself. But unfortunately, I've been thinking about the channel. You know, I've been thinking, well, what shall I do in Everquest today? You know, I'd quite like to do a video, which kind of means that I've got to do this, you know. And as I said, maybe my decision needs to be based on what I really want to do, you know. And I'm not sure, I'm not even sure what that is yet, you know. As I said, I do love shamans. The shamans are just awesome characters, classes. But yeah, but my kind of my time grouping has made me think about what I want to do long term. I guess one of the things is, I'm sorry guys, I'm really rambling, but I guess one of the things is that do I have the time and the energy to invest in 2 characters? So that means you know, mugwort plus a tank of some kind. Probably be a knight, I would imagine, because I don't have the equipment to play a warrior, and I don't want to go through that painful process of leveling a warrior, as I imagine it would be. Time factor, I mean, I guess it won't be too bad when the knight, when the hybrid XP penalty comes off. But yeah, but I'm just faffing around today because I'm seriously not sure what to do. You know, it's but I need to make a decision because I mean the server's always going to be here for a fairly long time, I would imagine. So, you know, you never really need to rush into these things. It never needs to be a, you know, and I think again that's something that I do find that I'm rather than starting it recently anyway, whereas I used to start a character before, and I would enjoy the first 20, 30 levels or so, which is what I would do, and then get fed up with the character. What I'm finding now is that I'm thinking about where I want to be rather than kind of the journey that I'm going on, and that's not something that I've kind of done before really until the last few months. So yeah, so as you can tell, there's a lot going on, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to be going because I don't want to be in that situation. Oh yeah, Amdar. As you can tell, I kind of give Amdar a tell earlier because I'm going to go back to the old continent. I'm going to go back to just for no reason other than I want to sell some stuff and yeah. And as I said, probably from like a leveling point of view, maybe to get me past this 45, I need to be back back in the old world where things are maybe everything's a bit easier. But I need to go, if I'm going to carry on, you know, with what I'm doing, I need to go to com as well, and obviously do my the epic stuff and that kind of thing. So that's kind of where we are, guys. You know, that's sort of that's it. Not important, you know. First world problems in the grand scheme of things. This is not important. And I'm sitting here talking about it, and I think, what am I talking about this for? But I guess I'm talking about it because you guys watch and you're interested, you know. And some of you have said that you do like listening to me sort of ramble, you know. So yeah, that's why we're here. Now I'm going to go and get the boat, I think, probably. So I need to zone into. Is this the zone line? No, gone the wrong way. I need to zone into Iceclad. But that obviously also kind of puts all of the other stuff that I was doing. I was levelling Figwar, another shaman, you know. And this morning I thought to myself, well, do I want to go back to him? Is that kind of what I want to be doing? But yeah, it's weird. I mean, if anyone's starting out, what I would do is I would seriously invest. If someone's watching this and they're thinking about playing and they're not sure what to play, try and get that right reasonably at the start, and stick with that character. You know, and I know that I'm kind of not following my own advice here in a certain way, because I should stick with Mugwort and get to, you know, get up there and see some stuff, and then maybe have another character on the back burner, kind of, you know, just doing. Just leveling up and doing stuff as the character that I'm thinking might be for me and from a group perspective. But yeah, that's what I would say is, like, don't waste your time. I've wasted so much time and energy leveling characters, you know, and I think to myself, well, if, you know, by now I probably could have had Mugwort would probably be 60 or Bugrot, even if I'd have stuck with him, you know, and I could probably have another class like a tank, like an alternative to what I like playing in a group. Fairly high as well, you know, but I've invested all of my time, like, into so many characters. That, yeah, that it's just not disappointing. I don't feel that I've wasted the last couple of years, because I love being in the game and I've had a load of fun. But I do, yeah. But my recommendation would be just to maybe think about what you're doing. Try and get that first character right if you can, and maybe have a little alternative, something different, so that you don't get too bored, or to move on to, you know, to try out to play when you do get a bit bored of your main character. I think that's probably my advice. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I'll stop now. It's nearly the weekend. It's Friday today. The English football starts again over the weekend, so I don't know if I'll be recording. I'll probably be soaking up all that. But I might do. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, but at some point I do want to make a decision. If you've got any thoughts, you know, let me know. I know most of you are just quite happy to watch what's going on. That's fine. But yeah, any constructive feedback, let me know. As I said, I'm not saying I don't like the shaman. I love the shaman. I think ultimately it's still my favourite class. But Graktar Bluehammer. He's indifferent. Oh, nice one, Graktar. Yeah, as I say, I still love the shaman. I think overall it's still my favourite class generally. But I kind of do want to do some more grouping and stuff the other side of the game. And I've been making the effort to do that. And now we're making the effort. You know, you look at your group mates, you look at their roles, and yeah, you kind of look at what you like, you know. And I've kind of discovered I'm not quite. I always thought I used to be, but I'm not so keen on the sitting back and not really doing a huge amount. Well, I said not doing it, but sitting back and watching. And I've kind of been watching some monks and some rogues that I've grouped with, and I'm not super duper convinced by that sort of DPS role either. You know, when I've been looking at it, it's definitely been this is the Iceclad. This is the Iceclad Druid ring, is it? I'm not sure. Lots of bodies here. Yeah, that sort of shield, that tank role, That's the one that's really taken my fancy. And also, like watching, I've been going through Level 1 Undercons videos again. If you're out there, mate, hope you're doing well. Hope to see you back soon. Yeah, I've been watching his videos, and I've really liked really like watching, you know, him playing in groups and doing that kind of thing. So yeah, but I'm just repeating myself now, guys. I'll end the video here. I'll go and get a map up of Iceclad so I can see where I am, and I'll speak to you again soon.